What's up, guys? Happy Friday. The sun has been shining today. Feels like spring is coming. People are just happier today. It's probably that it's Friday too. For as many questions as we get about juice and all things juicing, we also get a lot of questions about our plants and how we keep them all alive. I'm going to share today with you guys some of my favorite tips on how to keep your plants alive and what you can kind of do to maintain them. Also where you can find them for a good deal. I think we have 30 plus plants in here. They've just been accumulating since we opened in August. If you guys are new here, welcome to our juicery. We are out of Northwest Ohio. You can look us up on Instagram and Facebook at JK Juices. I think we are just as obsessed with juice as we are about plants. We just keep hoarding them. They're everywhere. This is one of my favorites. This is a jade. Our grandma gifted this to us. Prayer plant. This silver pothos has like doubled in size. Look at the leaves on that thing. That big palm, I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but that was a gift. We got a lot of these when we opened. Pothos. These are really easy to take care of. If you guys are like, I kill everything, definitely look at getting a pothos. They're super low light and they look really cool vining. This is a mission fig. This we got at Oakland Nursery in Columbus, Ohio. He's probably doubled in size, but he kind of took off too fast. I think he just kind of went into shock. He dropped a lot of leaves when we first got him, and then he's been kind of recovering since. We also put this plant in here a couple hours ago. We did have some figs on him when we first got him, but we haven't had any figs since then. These two Fiddle leaf figs are my figs. I've had them for like 2 years now, and it wasn't until we brought them into the shop, and I'm going to talk about this towards the end of this video, they exploded. So this guy was half the size, and then this one, just from here up, is all new growth, as well as like all this. And then I recently had to stake this one. It got so big. My Fiddle leaf figs are on like a 2-week rotation. And this pretty much goes for all your plants in general. So every 2 weeks, watering until the water runs out the bottom. You can get cheap little plastic liners if you don't want to move your plants around. And then wait to water them again until they fully dry out. They'll be much happier if you do that. Also, when you water, it's a good idea to, especially in a space like this, it's really dusty, to take a towel and dust the leaves. I haven't done this since I brought them in. Here, they don't look too bad. Like these birds of paradise leaves get really dusty. But I've learned this the hard way. Don't hold down your leaves like this. Don't hold it underneath and wipe it off. You can rip the leaf and do some damage. So I always just wipe off the leaves so that way they have their room to give. Then if you're struggling with mold and like mites and stuff, highly recommend spraying down your plants after you water them, or like once a month with vinegar water. When we first got in here, there were some crazy like mushrooms we were growing. Since we've got an air filter, this hasn't happened. But just spraying down the surface of the soil with a little bit of, I use my thieves cleaner, which is essential oil based, and it doesn't take a lot. It's just, I also use this in the garden too when I have like cabbage worms and stuff. A capful in a 16-ounce bottle. I can show this to you guys when I get home. This is my thieves cleaner. It's essential oil infused. There's nothing like harmful chemical wise in this. I actually use this for everything. If you guys want to learn more about this, I will link my 13 ways I use this. I use it to do my dishes, to clean glass, to do literally everything. So if you notice your plants are, like, look at all this new growth here on this fig tree at home. If you notice your plants are starting to like get brown spots on the end there, down there on the soil, like you might see some mold or something, you can definitely just spray the soil, and then you can mix your leaves with this stuff. This isn't going to hurt the plant at all. There's no chemicals in this. It's actually going to help the plant. If you need a quick fix now and don't have obviously thieves cleaner, grab some apple cider vinegar. Just put like a teaspoon into a 16-ounce spray bottle and spray it down. That's going to give, the leaves will actually absorb those oils and give them a little nutrition, as well as help keeping things from growing on the surface of the soil. I've also sprayed some of our terracotta pots with thieves cleaner because they were, I don't think the air quality in here was very good when we first moved in. It looked a lot scarier than that before. So twice a week watering, and then just letting them fully dry out and dusting off the leaves. They'll appreciate that. You can even just spray them with just water if you want to. If you have a problem with mold or with mites or anything like that, you can definitely spray them with some vinegar water or some essential oil based, just something natural that'll help give them a little defense. Once a month, I used to fertilize with azomite rock dust, which is my favorite fertilizer for the garden and for plants. I'll link it down in the description. You guys can fertilize once a month if you really want your plant to take off and grow. But by far the most fun and fastest way to get your plants to grow are these Soltech grow lights. There will be a little link to a $15 off if you guys want to use that in the description. These lights are crazy. Everyone in our family owns one. What they do is crazy. Let me show you this grapefruit tree. All of these really bright green leaves are all new growth. Anything that we put under these lights just take off. This fig got so big so fast I had to stake it. Look at this leaf. It's crazy. So this is the white 40 watt aspect grow light. The one at the shop is a black 40 watt. They do have a 20 watt that's a little smaller. It just puts off a little less sunshine. These are a couple $100, so be sure to use the coupon code down in the description. It'll get you 15% off, so like $30 off of a $200 grow light. These lights are expensive, but they work. I've used a lot of grow lights for wheatgrass and for just the bulbs to try and keep plants happy. Nothing grows them like these lights do. They're crazy. Literally every family member in our family has one of these lights. They just work, and it's way more fun to see your plants grow than to just have them chill and sit there and be stagnant. So if you guys have an at-home plant collection that's just kind of blah, these lights they're so fun. They take it to a whole different level. These are extremely easy to install and set up. It's a one-time thing. They come with a timer. We run ours from 7 to 7, and you never have to replace a light bulb you don't have to do anything. Once you set this up once, it'll automatically turn on in the morning and automatically shut off at night. You get this little hook. You can bring it out into the corner if you want it to kind of be featured over a lot of plants. It's a one-time setup, one-time deal. It's so easy. I also have a new track lighting system that we use for the plants above our fridge. My current plant obsession is Audrey ficuses, an Audrey ficus. I really want one. I think they're related to a mission fig or the fiddle leaf fig. They have rounder leaves though. They're really pretty. If you guys are looking to shop for plants, I highly recommend going to check out your local home department. What are these called? Home and garden stores, like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. They typically have plants that are decent size for a really good price. A couple of weeks ago, we found a whole bunch of fiddle leaf figs for $60 that were massive, as big as this. Jackpot, 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 jackpot. These are full-grown figs for $60. Then there are also specialty plant shops that you can go to and pay a pretty penny for a full-grown Audrey ficus. Pretty likely to find a good Birds of Paradise or a fiddle leaf fig at a Lowe's or a Home Depot, and it won't cost you that much money. Definitely try those first before you go to a nursery or a specialty plant shop. You can normally find stuff for a good steal, which is why we have so many plants. We just keep rescuing them. Guys, I think that wraps it up for the plant talk. It's almost garden season. I'm so excited. All of these plants up here in the window, these are ferns. They've all doubled in size since this is a Christmas cactus. It's flowering. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video. Oh, this is a really cool plant I gotta show you. These are called pitcher plants. We've talked about them a lot if you guys follow us on Instagram. This one doesn't have any pods. It used to have pods. Maybe it's going through a transition phase. But the ants and bugs crawl into the pods and they die in this poisonous venom. And the plant eats them. It's kind of crazy. Look at all these new leaves on the Birds of Paradise. I feel like if you have one of these lights, it's way more acceptable to invest in your plant collection because you're way less likely to kill them. I also sit under this sometimes to get some vitamin D. My dog does it, so I follow her lead. If you guys follow us on the reg, we got a dishwasher. I think I told you that in yesterday's video. It's getting installed on Monday. It's gonna go over here where this bottle rack is. We are also planning our summer cleanse. It's gonna be like the New Year's cleanse, but a 3-day cleanse. So I'm a little nervous about doing a 3-day cleanse. I guess we'll see how it goes, but I haven't done a 3-day cleanse yet. Just seems really intimidating. But the summer cleanse is all new juices, like it's a full new like menu of stuff. We're really excited to share that with you guys and bring you guys along for that. The other day when I was opening this window, it just fell off. So we're getting a new cover installed on that. I think that's all the updates I got for you guys. We will see you on the next video. If you guys are into juicing or into like at-home juicing or health in general, definitely check out the channel. We got tons of videos here on YouTube. Also check out the Instagram if you're looking for plant spo. It's about to be garden season and I take an obnoxious amount of garden photos. Happy gardening indoors. I hope your fiddle leaf fig trees are surviving whatever reason that you clicked on this video for. If you have questions, you can definitely shoot me a message. Maybe we can help diagnose your fig tree. But we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye! I like this one. So funky. It's only 15 bucks. I think I'm gonna get it. Staghorn ferns. Someone send help. The plant section at Lowe's. I've got this guy picked out. Look how funky this is. And it's only 15 bucks. It's huge. It's up to my legs. Come on, you're coming with me.